All right, this is not so much a in-depth Foundry look, but it's more of a what my new tabletop setup looks like currently. Um, I just put a really terrible junker TV in the table now, so I'm just gonna keep switching those ones out. Um, Upon startup with the Mythic core system, the tabletop that I have been developing for a little while now, we're actually developing D20 and playing around with 2D12 possibly. So I just put in to have an option upon startup with module or without module. This is a little sneak peek at one of the maps that I've created for this adventure module and campaign. But this system currently is just the Mythic core system that you're looking at. So if we go down, if I have my keyboard here, I would, but I don't. But it has a macro for creating a new actual character. And let's see if I can make this a little better. Goes through and has all the stats. It has the minimums, it has the maxes for starting off, and it's just a adventure module agnostic core system for the rules and roles and everything that I have defined. So now, and it does have a nice little integrated macro button. It has its own actors and icons and tokens. But now, if I go through and activate the module, because every adventure module for this is going to be based in a world. Every world is its own module for Foundry. That way we can keep the core system rules and have a bunch of different settings and themes and abilities and races and backgrounds and things per world without the system itself being compromised. So we're working on those, developing two at a time, especially for automated rules and things like that. So you just go over to modules like you would anything else, and I will tell you this is a little surreal having something that I have worked on like up on Foundry. Like I know it's something probably dumb and lame, like oh anybody can code for Foundry, but it's a big deal to me. So it will go through and reload everything. And this is where I need to change that font to make it a little bit more readable. But again, it's a reload, so it goes through and asks, D20, D12. This third box is just keeping whatever. If you had it on D12, it'll say keep D12. If you had it on D20, it'll say keep D20. And if you click, it'll go through and pop up keeping D20 or keeping D12 or changing it to whatever. So you know what you selected no matter what. And this is where we get our nice other macro, which is now the full adventure module, Mind and Myth. Races, backgrounds, and everything integrated for a full character sheet. And now they have their own and different character sheets. And so this is the NPC sheet, just to kind of give you a glance at everything. I know things are kind of janky. I'm not the best at doing any of this stuff, so this is what I got. Until I get somebody that's better at it to help refine, this is what we have. But it's perfect for playtests, and I absolutely love it. One thing I didn't show you is the pause screen. Give me a second, I'll be right back. So this is the adventure module, Mind and Myth pause screen. So it goes through and has very good aesthetic, and I don't know, the wording I thought was nice. And every world is going to have its own pause menu, and to show that this is indeed different from the core system, I'll show you that now. I just realized that having the bit of plexiglass just slightly above almost gives it a real good depth of field view from the camera angle. That's kind of nice. Not so much in person, but from the camera, that's nice. And I'll show you the other pause one. And this is the core system pause icon. So I can't wait to show you more of what we have for the asset packs that will be coming out. We are going to do full play tests using the Foundry VTT now that we have that up and going. But I like that the stars are changing. I am a huge Knight's Tale fan. So I thought, the changing of the stars. And yeah, a couple of people I consulted with thought it was fantastic. So yeah, if you're interested in this, keep watching. We'll have more developments. If you're not, then let me know what we can improve. It's going to be a system that is solely based around the actions that you do as the character. They build the skills, and skill is based off of a new momentum system instead. So we're actually going to use every single dice in the dice set. All seven of them, really. Uh, which is hard to do and hard to figure out how to do, but we have a unique way of doing it that rewards skills, training, and effort, as well as team maneuvers to help gain momentum for everybody. So hopefully you'll enjoy it and you'll see it in playtest coming up. Until then, I will see you in the next session.